Hello everybody, welcome today to our Excel presentation. Today we're going to be exploring one of the most important topic in advanced Excel, and that's about the searching, right? So today our instructors and trainers, right, they do plot the examination marks, right? And they might be having difficulty to look in a big Excel sheet, in a big table, right? The scores that each student had scored, or the total of scores of the subject is looking for. So we thought of that we present this video, right? So it's about the VLOOKUP and H Lookup, right? The vertical lookup series when you look on a vertical, or whether you are looking on a horizontal basis. So we're going to be explaining today the VLOOKUP, right? And how to use it and utilize it throughout your search. Right, so let's start. So what we're having right here, right in our dish, we're having the student names and the subjects they have scored results. Now, there could be, this is right, we're talking about 21 records, right? There could be 100 and 200 and 1,000 of records which you need to search, right? So let's start. We're going to be using our functional code, right, to write it, or the argument going to be used so that we can able to search for a certain score. So for example, I have the student George Michael, right, and I need to know what did he score in mathematics, right? So all what I have to do is that I have to write my function, right? I have to say the equal sign, which is the operator, we know it, and then I write the word VLOOKUP. Once I click the VLOOKUP, you get the word VLOOKUP, which you need to select, right? And then I need to look for the subject math score for George Michael, right? What did he score? So the student which I'm looking for, he is George Michael. So I select George Michael, right? Comma, through the range of the table I'm looking through. So it could be more than that range. So I selected it, right? Comma, and since it's a vertical, so we're looking on what is the number of the columns we're looking for. We're looking for mathematics. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So math is in column 2. So I will say column 2, comma, right? By putting 0, which is a true match that I need to have either 0, it means the true match, or a false, which is an exact match, right? So either I can have an approximately, I need something to it, right? Or I need the accurately, right, the matching of that record. So I say 0. 0, it means it is exact match, right? And true, it's 1. So 0, and then I close my bracket and enter, right? So I got right here that he has scored 90%, right? To make it percentages, I just need to go to the format, and I will go and select the percentage to the 0 decimal place, okay? So I will get 90%. Now, similarly, I can apply it, right, for different, okay, students, right, with other subjects, right? But instead of writing the command, all what I have to do is just to select the column, the row which I have scored 90%, and then I have to drag and drop, right, the rest of the records. So when the plus sign is shown and I start dragging, so I will be able to get the rest of the students on the results in the vertical. Again, if I need to get it on a horizontal basis, right, I can as well move it to get the horizontal basis, right? And again, I can go and drag for the rest of the students, get the marks, right? Once I drag down, so I get the score. So easily, right, I have received all the results, right, of the students. So when I match them, so 89% in biology for George, okay, 89, right? So if I have thousands of records, right, it can also, we can look out of a needle in a bush, right, and we can get the result. Now, that's basically the VLOOKUP, right? The H lookup in our example, right, it is a similar case, right, but the command will be changed. Instead of VLOOKUP, we're going to be using the H lookup. And remember, we are looking in a horizontal column. So first row, second row, third row. So for example, Ahmed Muhammad, I need to know how much he had scored, right, in his subject, his total marks, right? So the average which we have received. So what I have to do is just I'll write the command function, right? H lookup, right? Horizontal lookup, right? And I'm looking for whom? I'm looking for Ahmed Muhammad, right? What did he score? Comma, in the range of the table, okay, comma, which column do I need to look? Which number do I need to look? Let's say if I'm saying that this is a mathematics, right? And let's say that this is the science, right? So let's say I need to get the result. So for the third row, so the first third row, 1, 2, 3. So I will say the third row, comma, again 0, enter. Okay, so he has received 70%, right? Now if I need to look for in a horizontal for George Michael, right? So again I can either push the that way I'll get the score, right? Or I can push for Jumana as well, that way, right? Now to make it more accurate, I can enter another column right here, okay? And I will say insert entire column, okay? And I will say here this is the subjects, okay? And I will say here, for example, let's say he got the math, and here it is the biology, okay? And I'll highlight that part, okay? And just color it up, okay? In the background, keep it yellow as well, okay? And that way, so we can see that in the mathematics, Ahmed Muhammad, right, he got sorry, in biology he got 70%, right, which is it denotes for 70% in biology, and the 90%, right, which is for the okay, because it's not column, so I have to write the command, right, again H lookup, okay. For example, I'm gonna look for, okay, H lookup, right, in for Ahmed Muhammad, comma, right, in that table range, okay, comma, right, which column number we're looking for, we need to get for the 90%, which is in the math, right? So 1, 2, okay, so look on column 2, comma, 0, and enter. So we'll get the 90%, okay? Similarly, right, for if we need to look for George Michael, similar thing. So I will go for H lookup, right? And I will look for George Michael, right, comma, in the table range, then I'm specifying row wise, okay, comma, right, and George Michael, which subject do I need to look for? Let's say I need to look for the math, right? So it's gonna be 1, 2, so comma, 2, comma, 0, and enter, okay, so he got 90%. Similarly, it will be done. So remember that it goes on to the row wise, right? So again, for the H lookup, again, we can, okay, get the same for Jumana, right? And again, for Sulaf, on the row wise, again, we'll be able to get the 100% and the 100% they had scored, okay? So this is basically the horizontal lookup. So we're moving into a search through horizontal wise, okay? And the one previously, it was the vertical lookup, right? So hope this session was of grateful for you, right? That's basically the first part of the Excel. We're looking into VLOOKUP and horizontal lookup. In our next sessions, we're going to be using how do we use macros, and how do we use as well in the alternative subjects the VB, right? How to write the code in a visual basic format. How do we use dashboards, right? And data chart, how we use pivot chart. That's going to be as well into our session, right? If you need to take an extensive course for the advanced Excel, so we can do it through Soft Academy, right? And from there we can take you and we can provide you with the whole training for advanced Excel, or even if you need to take the basic and as well the VP command, which is Visual Basic, right, which is an object-oriented programming that's sitting inside the Excel of the spreadsheets. This is Muhammad Ahmed Zaki, Software like PMO Director and the expert consultant with Soft Academy and Progress Academy. Thank you very much for your time. And,